people, right?
Here we go.
It's so funny. They will sit there and they will talk about me, talking about my own life.
Facts, we do. We parasocial.
Meanwhile, they are streaming me talking about my own life.
Hey, she got us, guys.
And then even when I'm done streaming it, and I go and I play video games, and I go and I do something else.
She got me.
You got me.
They restart my VOD so that they can keep watching it for another 2-3 hours and keep farming it for another 2-3 hours. And then have something to say about me talking about my own life.
Adapt, chill. You make a multiply.
What does this have to do with your life, to those of you that are restreaming this?
Okay. Excellent question, Adept. What does this have to do with my life? You know, I'm a male advocate out here, despite, you know, having females in my chat. But we use you as an example of how bad it could get. Not saying every woman is going to be like you. I know Santa's in the chat. I know she's not like you. But we got to farm the videos. Even my editor, like, yeah, we got to farm this shit. Like, he know this the clip. He like, hey, this the clip. Henry told me on the phone that, hey, we was clipping this shit. But you are a prime example of how bad it can go if you give a woman leverage over you, and how she can be out to not only hurt you, but ruin your goddamn life. So this is why we watch you. It is a little bit of entertainment, but it's mostly educational. We have to study creatures like you and report back. So people know down the line, like, hey, I came across an adept and this is the shit that happened. You don't want to ever come across an adept. They're like, oh shit, Henry, thanks for the heads up, man.
Nothing? So you can't use that argument when it comes to me. The only thing you could do is listen to it and observe it. That is what we're all doing.
Hey, my editor, chill.
You did the same thing with the Amber Heard case.
hey, let's hit.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this right.
Get him, Adept.
I turn on my stream and I said, Amber Heard is just live streaming her court case for money and attention, while I streamed her court case for money and attention. That's what I did.
Yeah, you did that shit.
That makes sense.
We saw you.
That was a very good comparison. Sane is juicer. Sane is juicer.
Yo, chill, editor.
Yeah, I did. You're right. I did.
Chill, editor.
I did. You're right. I remember doing that. That makes a lot of sense. I forgot to mention Amber Heard has she has a Twitch channel, and I rebroadcasted her stream where I accused her, right? So she turned on her Twitch stream, and I went to her and I said that she was doing this all for money and attention from her Twitch channel. And then I restreamed it for hours after she was done streaming it.
We know you. We know
I
you
did that. You're right.
We know.
You're right. You run a 3-minute ad break every 10 minutes, right?
See?
On my channel in a situation about my life.
Hey, 3 minutes is egregious as fuck. Like, bro, people complain about me. I think I'm what, a minute and a half or something crazy like that. But I do got the ad-free solution for you guys. But she is milking these motherfuckers for 3 minutes out of 10. You watching ads, and then if you don't catch the video, you know what I'm saying? You like, well, I got the turbo. They're like, nah. You gotta sub, my boy. You gotta sub to see this shit. Or just wait till Henry get it, and he ain't gonna even show you all of it. He just gonna show you the good shit. You want 4 hours of this shit? Henry ain't built like that. You gonna have to sub, my boy. Tell him, girl. Hey, it's her prerogative. She can do what she wants. Her channel, her choice. Ain't that the saying? Her channel, her choice.
You're still not getting the difference, are you?
Hey, what do you guys do, right? She just.
You just exposed yourself. You're right, because I did those things. You're right. I was just agreeing with somebody in the chat. That's not deflecting. I agreed with them. I agreed. That was a very good, well thought out example of how I am a hypocrite. I agreed with them. Now I challenge you.
Let her cook.
Find another streamer that's a hypocrite.
Ooh.
I guarantee you they will have a lot more examples than I do.
Okay, I'm not a hypocrite.
I'll wait.
I do have a streamer, guys, that may be a hypocrite. We're at the 31-minute mark. Let me pull this person up.
My dog stepped on a bee. Objection, relevance.
And he said, I don't think now's a good time to go.
This is,
I thought
you know what this
time.
is.
She's
3.5 years, do you know?
I read that right.
Hold on. This is her on stand.
You still haven't donated the $7 million divorce settlement to charity. Isn't that right?
Incorrect. I pledged the entirety of the settlement.
This is what's gonna look like when everyone starts asking her, is she married, guys? She's like, I am married. Did you have a ceremony? We agreed to be married when I crossed the border, but did you sign the marriage certificate? We told the customs agents that we were married, but did he say I do? He told me to come to Canada, and he knew the only way I could get into Canada is if I said we were common law married. But did he tell your mother he was married? My mom knew I was married. Like, this shit, it's gonna be crazy.
Some of the streamers that you guys are mentioning in the chat, that is their favorite way to discredit anything that I'm saying, to keep the focus. It's funny, you guys are accusing me of deflection, right? And you're probably mimicking what your favorite streamer is saying right now.
Okay, keep going. Continue.
And what they do is they just continuously sit there and listen to valid points that I bring up, and they just giggle and laugh and they go, what? 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 And then the second that they start to say and spew out information that they're giving to their chat, and none of it is accurate. None of it's accurate. Why don't you address the points the chatter made? I'm still talking to them. I work at an art gallery and framing studio. I hate to see the cycle of call and response, it won't end. Right.
All right, so she's about to give an analogy as if she's working at an art gallery.
Right. Then at this point, I ask you to put yourself in my shoes. Okay. Imagine if your art gallery was directly impacted, or I get that you're not the owner. I get that. So it might be a little bit different.
Okay. I'm not the owner.
Imagine if your art gallery, the sales within your art gallery and the visitors within your art gallery directly correlated with false, damaging information said about you on a constant basis.
Ooh, false. Now, guys, all my information come from the court docs. So when she says this defamation stuff, I have to only assume she's talking about xQc, because according to the court docs, you know, she did ask for $500,000 bond, spousal support, lawyer fees, him to be held in contempt, you know, exclusive use of cars, for him not to sell his houses that we know he bought. So that's all my information. As far as, you know, her being a gold digging ass bitch, that's an opinion. And shout out to Maya Higa, because we are allowed to have opinions on public figures. Let's keep it going.
And even though you open your store every day and you've changed nothing about your store every day, it doesn't matter, because these people doing a smear campaign on your art gallery have impacted your art gallery to a point.
Now, here's the thing, right?
That the only thing that you could do for yourself at this point is to disprove the smear campaign.
Now, when the art was just flying off the shelves because she had a angel investor who was like, yo, I am buying this art. This is where I come to get all my art. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. No one complains about the increase in sales from the xQc orbit, or him, you know, you being in his life. You see your streams increase when he's not online. I see it myself. I cannot deny it that, hey, shit, I have a lot more people here. When I talk about xQc, when he's not streaming, like the shit goes through the roof. I've broken records of streaming just talking about xQc. Hence why I keep talking about his ass. But she's not complaining about when the golden goose is there, if you will, like Sand said. The goose is gone and he no longer shops at the art store and he says, hey, this current art dealer is lying on me. Now it's a smear campaign.